part of this resilience is about understanding, yes, strength is important. You have to have fortitude, but it's not enough anymore because we're not going back. We're not surviving one event and going back. We're actually in a brand new era that has accelerating change. And that means that resilience is not just surviving, but the ability to thrive in chaos. And that's where I've really pushed this idea of this two aspects of resilience. So adventurous thinking was a strategy. It is the strategy I've been teaching around the world in various guises for a long time. And the idea is it's based on the theory of multiple intelligences. And the idea is that you kind of poke and prod at a problem through these 5 diverse lenses. So that's great, but it's hard. People love it. They use it. Once you've felt the difference in the thinking between expertise and possibility thinking, you can develop this habit of toggling back and forth. And it is a growth mindset and it provokes you into a new way of thinking. But as I said, it's exhausting and you really need to be at your physical and mental best. And if you want to be a pioneer of the future, you have to be able to move seamlessly between expertise and moonshot possibility 10x thinking. You have to. You have to develop habits that are counterintuitive to our educational system, to our hiring system. You have to think in a completely different way. So that's how I came up with EPIC, because EPIC stands for emotional, physical, intellectual, and creative resilience. Aspects of self, but also aspects of an organization. So the emotional and physical security and stability and growth are about survival, about optimizing what you have physically and mentally to be the best you can be, to set yourself up with the right boundaries, value structures, purpose, fitness, right? To be at your best, to match the best machine out there, really, but as a human, right? But the thriving is all about intellectual resilience, pushing ourselves to learn what isn't part of our specialization, pushing ourselves to develop unexpected connections on the daily, and creative resilience, which is a confidence in ourselves, not waiting for other people to solve, a confidence in idea sharing, not hanging on and protecting one idea, but understanding that once you start idea sharing, you are prolific in what you can do. And then the whole thing, once you kind of balance these quadrants, the whole thing is about human connection. And I think COVID has shown us more than anything how important human connection is for productivity, for happiness, to feel authentic. We have to feel connected. So these are the sections. Emotional and physical are literally about strengthening what you have and understanding, being very, very self-aware. But you can see in the strength section, it's about boundaries and values, trust, transparency, and connection. All the metrics of exponential change, exponential strategy. And in growth, we have piquing and provoking our curiosity, sharing ideas, and forcing ourselves to make unexpected connections so that it starts to become a habit of thinking this way. So that's like how it starts as individual. But what I'm truly interested in terms of impact. So I'm rolling this out as a school strategy. I've got it as an individual in the book, but what I'm really interested in is understanding this essential connection between inclusion, which is epic resilience, which is making sure everybody, every stakeholder feels creatively current and heard, right? And innovation, because we've seen time and time again from McKinsey reports and everybody else that companies can be up to 4 times more profitable if they have this kind of diverse thinking.